Ooh, honey, we should play Hollow Knight.
Wait, are you serious? Babe, it's like Dark Souls, but with bugs.
So? It looks cute.
Alright, if you say so.
A few moments later.
I know, babe.
And then the big bug, he crushed me, and I tried to go, but he don't let me, and then he crushed me and I died.
I know. You want me to try to beat that boss for you?
More moments later.
I know,
and then the big bug, he crushed me.
Sure
and I tried
did.
to go, but he don't let me.
There.
And he crushed me again, and I died.
Yeah, what a meanie.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
Hello everyone, my name is S Comic Maker, my dog is licking my foot while I record, and welcome back to my channel. In this week's episode, we are going to be doing a full painting. Recently, I was sitting with my husband on the couch and we were flipping through some of the games in the Nintendo eShop. We scrolled across Hollow Knight, and it's always been a game that I wanted to try, and we played it, and well, based on the intro, you can tell how our adventure went. But despite all the dying and frustration, we beat the game and actually really loved it. So much so, in fact, that we're really looking forward to Silksong, which is the new game by Team Cherry following the character Hornet. But I flip-flopped a lot with what to paint for this game because there are so many great moments and wonderful characters, but I knew if I was going to make art based off of this game that it had to include our main boy and Hornet. I sketched them facing each other, facing away from each other, fighting, sitting on a bench together, but nothing felt right. But no matter what I tried to do after that, my mind just kept coming back to the two of them together, so I thought about illustrating one of the final scenes where they fight the Hollow Knight together. I'm not going to get into the plot of this game because I really recommend that you check it out, but the image that I am painting today does show a scene from one of the last fights in the game, so if you're worried about spoilers, here is your warning. What I really liked about this game the most was the designs of the characters, and the settings, and the atmosphere. The characters look really cute despite being bugs, but also feel really cool. Each area you venture into reflects on the bugs that inhabit it, and everything just fits together so well. The atmosphere in the game feels quiet and mysterious, and the more you explore, you start to uncover some of the past of these creatures, and it's just so awesome. I can gush about this game for forever, but it is very difficult, and you will die and lose all your geo, and then try to retrieve it, and then cry again when you die a second time and all your geo is gone. And even though my husband and I put down the controller many times and stepped away so that we don't rage toss the controller into oblivion, we still always picked up the controller again and plucked along until it was finished. If you don't have the means for getting the game, which is on so many gaming platforms since its 2017 release, at least check out some of the art online or see some of the gameplay because it is just a beautifully detailed game that made me appreciate bugs a lot more than I ever thought I would. For the art in this video, I knew I wanted to do a bigger piece than usual. At first, I was going to use some of my large Rendar paper and Copics, but I've really been itching to paint more since I made more of my cartoon Polaroids, which I will link right here if you haven't seen those yet and would like to. But I have been wanting to get some more watercolors to work with, and this painting was the perfect excuse for that. In my other videos, I've been using Koi watercolors, which is a travel size watercolor paint set that I have had for years. I've used tube watercolor paints in the past, but haven't purchased any in a long time. I ended up picking up some Winsor Newton watercolors, some new brushes, and when I got home and unpacked them, I remembered that I previously owned some tube watercolors as well, so I took them out, and they were also Winsor Newton, so many of the new paints I bought I already owned. I need to be more prepared, I tell you, but it's not like I won't ever use them, so it's not a big deal, but meh. Anyway, I also picked up a 10 by 14 pad of Arches cold pressed watercolor paper and got to work. I started by laying down color for the background and filling in areas where the infected mist was going to come creeping in. In the later parts of the game, an infection starts spreading through the Forgotten Crossroads, and in the scene I am painting, it fills up the whole background of the area that they're fighting in, so I definitely wanted to include that. There is a really cool scene where Hornet comes and holds the Hollow Knight back so that you can use your dream nail. It is one of my favorite parts in the whole game, and I was really happy to try and recreate it. I don't have it quite as accurate as what actually happens, but close enough. Something I really struggled with creating traditionally was the little floaty, circular dream orbs you see floating around everywhere. I still struggle with making effects work for me with watercolor since it is a medium that you really have to build on. I just think some of them look weird and lopsided. I did the best I could with them here, but I will definitely be trying to edit them and get them more how I want them when I scan it and fix it up in the end. My favorite part of the painting, though, for me, is the Hollow Knight himself. I'm talking about that big boy in the middle. The fact that he's like staring while he's all hunched over and tied down, I think came out pretty cool. But what do you guys think of this painting? If you have played the game before, do you think that I did the scene justice? I had a great time and was so very happy to be creating something for a game that I enjoyed so much. If you haven't played it, once again, I definitely recommend it. If you do end up playing it, you should totally join our Discord server where we can talk about the game. What? As Comic Maker, you have a Discord now? Why, yes, I do. And I will leave a link for it in the description so you can join us if you'd like. I want our server to be a place where all artists can share their art, so if it's something that you're interested in or you just want to chat with some cool peeps, you are welcome to come on down. I have also recently fixed up my Patreon tiers, so thank you so much to all of my amazing bananas for all your support. It means the world to me. I was going to call you guys a bushel or a batch of bananas, but then I realized I didn't know what a bunch of bananas were called, and then Google Sensei told me. It's called a hand, and a single banana is called a finger, because I guess bananas are fingers. Like, so that's like something weird I learned today, but I'm not gonna call you guys a hand, because that's weird. So, there's that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Please like and share this video with your friends. Subscribe if you like what I do. And I hope that we can draw together again soon. Bye, guys. Oh, Hollow Knight, night is a scary game. Oh yeah, it's got the bugs and they go underground. Why do they live underground? Because they're bugs. Yeah. And they fight with nails for some reason. Why do they do that? Nobody knows. They don't even have nails on their little buggy toes. Hooray! Why do I keep doing this to myself? Is it because I'm alone?